Yeah, there we go. The last time Grayson accidentally hit end broadcast.
Do you need any water?
I will at some point. I mean, I got my drink up here, so.
Oh, okay. Can you go refill that? Thank you, babe.
What's that?
I was just thanking him for refilling that water. Hey, is that Tyler's too?
That was funny. Now, did you want to do any of this with me? Look, you don't have to. I'm just asking. And we won't have time to do it all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go live at the 30-second. In 30 seconds of 5 minutes. I'll get you to do that if you want to. Is that all right? You ready?
I got like 3 bites.
Oh, you're fine. Good evening, Evangel faithful, and welcome to the Evangel Sports Complex here in a chilly Montevallo, Alabama, where we have a treat for you. We are broadcasting live for the first time this season our junior varsity boys as they will take on the 4-7 Southern Christian Academy Patriots junior varsity team in what should be a fun and competitive matchup. Our Lightning JV team is led by head coach Weston Aiken, and the Patriots are led by Jeff Miller. We are on a skeleton crew for our broadcast team. I am your play-by-play, Matt Holmes. Running the stream and producing tonight is Jimmy Holmes. And on camera and color is Natalie Holmes. She'll be running double duty tonight. And for the varsity game, we're going out there, guys. We're gonna find a volunteer. So we'll see what happens after this game. So the Lightning have been playing strong JV basketball this season, sitting with a 14-1 overall record and undefeated in region play at 7-0. Evangel's JV squad has shown balanced scoring and solid defense and a high energy approach that makes them tough to slow down. Now, Southern Christian JV team enters with some history against Evangel, including a 58-26 loss this past season. And this current season, Southern Christian JV's stats show that they've had goodness gracious, I am tongue-tied. Contributors who can fill it up and make plays when given opportunities. Tonight's game is a chance for the Lightning to continue their strong season and for Southern Christian to rise up and challenge a top JV opponent. So let's break down what Evangel needs to do to come away with another win. Natalie, first off, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
How are you doing? That's a turn on your mic. Now go ahead.
That's okay. I'm doing well, thanks.
So what are some of the keys to victory tonight for this JV team?
Well, the main key to victory for every game is always the same: play smart basketball. But as far as specifics, when you're talking about defense, you're always talking about keeping your feet moving, your hands up when you're on defense so that you're reaching in for the ball. It's being smart, aggressive.
Yes. Yes.
It's all about having a good aggressive but controlled defense. Just like I said, if your hands are moving and you're moving, you're looking to get in there and forcing turnovers, forcing jump balls, blocking shots if you've got the height for it.
Absolutely.
But as far as on offense, you're always looking for, my main three things are controlled ball movement, smart passing.
Yes.
And what goes parallel with smart passing is making those passes to your open lane. So you have to be open.
Absolutely.
And really the main thing is, if you miss a shot, get the rebound.
Right.
And you shouldn't miss it again. You know.
Right, go straight back up. We talked about this last night at the girls' game, and they really have come a long way. And you talked about the defense stepping up, hitting the boards, things like that. So some of the challenges that we face tonight is some of the top talent for the Patriots have shown the ability to score, rebound, and make hustle plays that can generate momentum. They have quick transitions. When Southern Christian gets a defensive stop rebound, they'll look to push the ball fast. Evangel has to be ready and sprint back on D to avoid easy transitions. And we're about a minute away from this ball game before we have the invocation and starting lineup. So, to cap off these initial thoughts, tonight's JV matchup has all the ingredients of a hard-fought contest. Our Lightning's disciplined, balanced attack and stingy defense versus Southern Christian's competitive grit and breakout talent. If Evangel locks in defensively, shares the ball offensively just like you talked about, and dominates the glass, they'll put themselves in an excellent position for another win. So Lightning fans, get ready. It's time for JV basketball. Let's tip it off, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take it down to the floor.
Welcome to the Evangel Sports Complex, the JV boys game, Evangel versus Southern Christian Patriots. If you would, we'll bow our heads and we'll have a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day you've given us, Lord, to honor you, praise your name. Lord, pray that you would bless the officials, the coaches, the players today. Pray that you would keep them from injury, Lord. Pray, Lord, that we would honor you, our actions, our attitudes, Lord. Pray that you would walk over each one of us as travel home. Pray that you would give safe passage to the weekend team, Lord. Thank you for your love, your grace, and your mercy, Lord. Amen and praise. Amen. All right, starting lineup for the Southern Christian Patriots. Number 4, Andrew Bradshaw. Number 5, Josiah Miller. Number 10, Benjamin Drake. Number 23, Joshua Melton. And number 33, Seaborn Kitchen. And now, the starting lineup for the Evangel Lightning. Number 2, Cruz Romano. Number 5, EJ Aiken. Number 21, Anderson Drew. Number 12, Sam Gutley. Number 22, Riggs Black.
All right, so you heard the starting lineup for our Evangel Lightning JV team. You might have to be a little patient with us as we're still learning names and numbers out there. And again, Natalie running double duty, trying to control the camera and call this game. It is not an easy task, but we see Cruz Romano out there for the Lightning on the tip-off, going against number 10, Benjamin Drake. Probably my favorite name out there as we get a great tip-off over to Sam Dudley and a putback for Romano. So quick 2 points real early in this game.
Yeah, that was Aiken who scored the 2 points.
It was Aiken. He has a big steal. Keep saying his name. He's doing a great thing. Oh, how did that layup not go in? That was a great rebound down there by number 22, Riggs Black. Did you see what the call was? Was it traveling?
I did not.
Okay.
But our three main scores to look out for this evening are going to be Cruz Romano, Drew, and Aiken.
Yeah, we see Anderson, Drew, and Cruz Romano and Aiken on some of the varsity games, so they may be playing double duty tonight as our full court press is on, but they're breaking it, and great job getting it up the court. That was number 10, Benjamin Drake, and the reason that's so much fun is we have a son, Benjamin, and we have a son, Drake.
That is correct.
But Benjamin is actually Marcus, who unfortunately is not feeling well, so that's why we're a little short-handed. As number 21 for the Lightning, that's Anderson Drew, pulls up for three, just short. Aiken with the rebound. Rebounds again. He puts it on the floor, goes up strong. How is that not going in? Cruz tips it back, and we get it back out to Drew with a big Euro step and lay-in. Great drive to the basket for number 21, Anderson Drew.
And you're glad that we get the basket at the end, but working on going up stronger on those rebounds, which is taking forward.
Yeah. So great full court press early on by the Lightning. The Patriots are struggling just a little bit. And that's gonna be an inbound for the Patriots. They're out of Opelika, Alabama. They had a great football season, at least their varsity did. I'm not sure about their JV. And they lose control of the ball down there, but they regain it back, getting it down. Great steal by Cruz Romano. He's going to get it up court to number 22, Riggs Black. Back out to number 12, Sam Dudley. Riggs trying to come down with that rebound, but the Patriots have the ball as number 4, Andrew Bradshaw, 7th grader, brings it up the court. Showing he has 10 points on the season. Gets it over number 33, Seaborn Ketchum, which I believe we know his family.
We do. We do.
And they're going to call traveling on Riggs on the far side of the court. So early on, your score 4-2, Evangel Lightning on top. They inbound it, and Aiken with it around the back. He's got plenty of room for the lay-in, and he takes it coast to coast. Easton Aiken, great steal.
That is just textbook layup.
Yep. Maybe if he didn't have the brace on, he could have dunked it. I'm going to say that's what it is.
Well, given his age, he might need another year or two of growth.
Yeah, maybe another foot. And there's going to be an early short timeout. We're going to stay with you kind of through this break, but the Patriots call a timeout. Lightning up 6-2. You know, for a JV game, we got a pretty decent-sized crowd over here. Get a shot to the left there, Natalie.
Yeah,
Decent-sized crowd.
We have a good crowd, and I'd also like to note this might be the best dressed coach we've had of the year.
Yes, and if I didn't say his name, Jeff Miller. Yeah, so if you go back and watch this, Coach Miller, we are impressed with the threads. It sounded a little hip there, didn't it? The threads. I think that's what the cool kids say.
You did.
So we're back out of this timeout break. 3:43 remaining in this first period. Jimmy, who are our first period sponsors?
We have Keystone Services and Crimson Septic.
Awesome. Thank you to our awesome sponsors for bringing this JV game to you. We have some new numbers in there. Number 0, that is Zayden Flores. Aiken tries to strip the ball away. Flores has the ball out in the perimeter. They're going to try to set it back up. Cruz Romano down in the lane, looking to set a pick. Aiken goes the other way. Right-handed layup, sinks another bucket for the Lightning. More of a kind of a backed off press, but once they get to the half court line, we're back on them again. That's number 4 bringing it up the court, Andrew Bradshaw.
It seems like we're playing a more of a 2-1-2 defense.
Well, it looks like we're in a man over there, but just the way we were set up, they did look 2-1-2. And a little Euro step for Flores right there as he drives it to the basket. 10-2, Lightning on top. The Patriots trying to work through this full court press that the Lightning have. Flores and Black right there. So Black and Dudley trying to trap. They cause a kind of an errant ball to go out of bounds. And number 4, that is Pearson Crow, a freshman. He's got 34 points on the year. He's going to give number 12, Sam Dudley, the sophomore, a little bit of a breather. As we see Aiken all over his guy to prevent an inbound play. They get it in to Ketchum. Ketchum trying to see the baseline. Good pass over to number 13. That was Henry Simon. He's in a little bit of trouble as Romano's all over him. Forrest chasing after the ball. Is he going to pick it up and be able to lay it in? He does. Another quick bucket. That's a double-digit lead right there for the Lightning. Still 2.5 minutes left in this first period.
And one thing to make a note of is, as far as this evening, our opponent has one spare player on the bench.
Yeah, so they're not that deep. We certainly are blessed and fortunate to have a deep bench as they dribbled it off the leg. That was Pearson Crow, the freshman. And Flores out and Black out. I didn't see who came in. Looks like number 21. Anderson's back in.
Number 40.
I didn't. That is Bo Reynolds. And we get it. Nice open shot. Good rotation. Just off the front of the rim. Aiken with a great rebound. Goes up strong. Bo Reynolds with a great rebound. There's a lot of fighting going on down in the paint. The Patriots come away with it. Surprised that wasn't a jump off.
Officially,
Yeah.
those for the girl game.
Yeah. Aiken with the steal. He's going to take it in for a reverse layup. Right there for the putback. Number 21, sophomore Anderson Drew. And that's why we hustle back on offense, just in case there's an errant shot. So he was right there. But they were going to call. They called a foul on Aiken, so there was no 2 points. So he's going to get a shot at the line.
And what is his per?
You know, that is a
Finish.
stat that they don't keep up with, or at least doesn't show up on max preps for the JV Lightning. We have their points for the season, what they score points per game, and Aiken definitely one of our top guys. Aiken's got 126 points on the year, averages 9 points a game, as they give number 23. That is Joshua Melton. He's a freshman. Give him a rest as he sinks his second shot. And the Lightning calling off the press right now. Minute 42 remaining in the first period. Ketchum at the top of the key. As we have a big steal by number 21, Anderson Drew. And he's going to be fouled on the way up. He's going to be shooting 2 from the line. Anderson with 112 points on the season, averaging 9.3 a game. And kind of starting to see a little bit of the endurance over here on the Patriot sideline, hands on hips. But these free throw breaks give him a chance to catch their breath as Drew sinks his first one, nothing but net. The second attempt at the line. And in and out of the bucket, and big number 40 for the Lightning. Bo Reynolds with a big rebound right there. So you're Lightning up 16-2 as Ketchum brings it down for the Patriots. Anderson Drew all over him at half court. Aiken picks him up. Good switch by the Lightning. And they get it to Ketchum, the point guard at the top of the key. Gets it over to Josiah Miller. Back to Miller in the paint. Great strip away by number 4, Andrew Bradshaw. Nope, I was right the first time. Pearson Crow, see, I'm going to get mixed up a little bit. As Drew drives the lane, untouched. Threading the needle through the defense. Your score 18-2, Lightning on top. We're under a minute. Ketchum bringing it up the court. This is a strip by Drew. And he passes it off to Aiken for the short jump shot just off the rim. Anderson with the rebound. Back out to Aiken for a three-point attempt. We're doing a great job hitting the boards. Drew trying to get it around. We got 20 seconds. Aiken with a good look from 3. And he drains it, and it's way downtown for Easton Aiken. And Ketchum bringing it back down. Drew just ruthless all over him. And go ahead.
What year is Anderson Drew?
Let's see. He is 21. He is a sophomore. So that ends the first period. You're Lightning up 21-2, a fast start. We're going to take a quick break. You are watching Evangel Lightning basketball.
Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and financial services to meet a wide range of business and personal needs. Noble Bank and Trust. Welcome to personal banking. Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and financial services to meet a wide range of business and personal needs. Noble Bank and Trust. Welcome to personal banking.
And we are back. First period done, 21-2. Natalie, what are you seeing out of this JV squad?
The biggest thing that I'm seeing right now is the sophomores that are out there with Romano, Drew, and Aiken, that are our top scorers. They're going to be great additions to the varsity squad. And I know some of them already
Oh, yeah.
but when you have that natural transition where, we have a couple of 60 years on the varsity squad, these are going to be great additions to our
That's a
varsity
big
squad.
gap to fill. That's a great point. As 33, that's Henry Brothers in for the Lightning. And we're good. Oh, and number 1, Cameron Watford, 7th grader, almost comes away with a big rebound. Inbounding for the Patriots is number 13, Henry Sermon. Looking for help. Flores on his man at the top of the key. That's number 5, Josiah Miller. He's an 8th grader, big 8th grader down there. And a great steal right there by number 33, Henry Brothers, as we get it up the court to number 4, Pearson Crow, for an easy lay-in. Takes us 23-2. And the Lightnings are still on a roll. Josiah Miller kind of hanging out. Picks up the ball. He's kind of in trouble. Flores all over him. He's going to get the steal. Looking for the easy layup. And he drives it into the hole. 25-2. Lightning on top.
I'm seeing 2 of the, love the word textbook layups there. But the reason why I really like to see those is that to me really speaks that you have a coach who is strong on the fundamentals.
Absolutely.
And they're not missing some of these layups that they should not be missing.
Yeah, so Cameron Watford with a big steal and a lay-in, as you just talked about. I think it's been 3 or 4 layups in a row off of steals.
Correct. That's just, it's kind of that dramatic idea that you win those big 3-point shots. Generally, you don't.
And off another steal, that's number 4. Pearson Crow tried to get it in. You lose the rebound, it goes out of bounds.
Just in the way that football analogy, but if you can run, you control the game.
Absolutely.
And with
Hold on, what are you saying?
with basketball,
I'm saying it doesn't get
if
the
you can control the pace,
it doesn't get the rim at all.
you can have the
What do you mean it doesn't get
Like
the
it
rim?
doesn't capture it. Like mom's camera will get it, but just won't.
The rim?
Like it won't get the goal at all. Like the goal over here.
Oh, well, I'll look at it. All right, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty. Natalie, thanks for stepping in and
You're welcome.
filling that void of
With very basic basketball wisdom.
Cameron Watford. Brings it up the court, gets it over to number 30. John Whitten Hayes, we'll call him JH today. Bo Reynolds gets it back out to the perimeter. Deep pass over to Henry Brothers, and it's going to be a turnover. Patriots have the ball, bringing it up the court to number 23, Joshua Melton.
Turnovers have definitely been in Evangel's favor.
Yeah, so there's with another turnover by the Patriots. As we inbound it to number 1, Cameron Watford, the 7th grader, 14 points on the season. Okay, yeah, I see our camera is a little off, so I'm going to kind of turn it over to you, Natalie, while I try to fix this. It is zoomed in. It's on the streaming software, so give me just a second to work on that. We apologize.
Zooming it out. All right, and Evangel has stepped up to the free throw line. That is Henry's brother. We got a reach-in foul called on Evangel. It is not a shooting foul, it's just going to be an inbound.
We got the properties, okay.
I'm think that as far as I can take. We are sorry about the difficulty with the camera. Oh, a great step and steal by Patriots there, but we have another hit back into the hands of Cameron Opelika. Rebound goes quickly into the hands of Ketchum. Dribbles down the court. Rebound by the Patriots. That's going to be a rebound by Bo Renner, who hands it back off to Watford. He seems to be doing most of our ball handling. We have a substitution, and that's going to be Josiah Miller. Comes in for Joshua Melton. By Andrew Bradshaw. Passing off into the paint. Back over the court line. Midfield. The court. The Evangel ball.
And we're still working on the camera. The next break, it may go dark for a second. That doesn't mean you've lost your feed. We're just trying to work this out. We still have just over a minute left in this first half as a great ball drops into the bucket. That's number 30, J.H. Hayes, John Witten Hayes, the freshman. And he's going to go to the line for a three-point shot.
Yeah, you need to stay on. I don't have much to say when I'm trying to do the camera.
I tell you what, move the camera to your right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. A lot more. Right there. I know that's odd for you, but that helps it right there. But we're under a minute, and after we get back from halftime, we should have this all worked out. If the Patriots bring the ball up the court, they get it over to number 5. That's Josiah Miller. And I'll get the scoreboard updated for you guys, as it is 34-2, 33 seconds remaining. I know it shows 0 on the scoreboard here, But with trying to get this camera worked out, we're trying to give you as much of the action as possible with as little disruption as possible. And they inbounds it. Another whistle on, I didn't see, I think it was on number 4 for us. Might have been Pearson Crow. As the Patriots look to inbound the ball, trying to get some points right here before the half. Good job defending there for the Lightning. Number 40, Bo Reynolds. Bo's got 31 points on the season. And they try to get it in down to the paint, but there's going to be a turnover. We're going to get it up to Cameron Watford. He gets it over to number 4, Pearson Crow. Just misses. Great rebound by number 40, Bo Reynolds. But nothing could fall right there for the Lightning. But another quick turnover by Crow. Gets it out to Walford, all the way over to number 30. That's John Witten Hayes. And there's just 9 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to try to need to move the ball. That's number 4, Andrew Bradshaw. Tries to get it down in the lane. Good defense by number 33, Henry Brothers. Our cheerleaders are gonna perform real quick. We'll make sure that we have the right angle. I'm gonna let the cameraman see what the audience sees. Looks like we have the full squad out here tonight of our Evangel cheerleaders. And I'm gonna try to get some sound. Great performance by our cheerleaders. Again, stay with us. This screen's going to go black for a little bit, but hopefully when we come back, or you might see some flashing, we'll have the screen reset for you. You've been watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
Okay, so what was it doing?
So you see how you have so much of our court over here?
Yeah.
So the framing's gotten off.
Okay.
And usually I'm able to...
Does this do anything?
And the only thing with that is I don't know that.
Right.
Now I can keep it just widescreen, just keep it very wide. So this is as wide as it can go.
And we'll just see if it kind of resets.
And the only other thing we can do is try to pull it back further. Did you hear me? I was so dead space and fumbling when you were off.
Oh no,
I was.
Well, I mean, I believe you.
It's a lot of space, dead air. Well, I'm not used to trying to think of time and blah blah blah. So is it doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Should we unplug here? No. Do we want to just try moving it back?
Yeah, unplug that top HDMI.
Okay, I want to make sure we're talking about this one.
We'll count to 5. All right.
I was only at 4.
Still doing the same thing. Could be, well.
Any of this stuff?
All right, we're going to go ahead.
What are we going to do?
Complete reset. Power it off.
time you have the comment like about the screen, it's like I don't normally go too tight. Still doing the same thing.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm supposed to be able to adjust this. So let's.
Or I just have to keep it wide and just try to remember that they're only seeing what's in the top left of my screen.
I think I can get it up here. I'll be able to adjust.
Would
I gotta
streaming
pee
and then
so
stop
bad.
streaming help?
No.
Yeah, see, it's like don't we just need to try to put that in the center?
I need to adjust the canvas.
What? That's better.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Now, if you want, I can go audio while you're working on it, if you want, or not.
Yep, we're good now. Where's my black magic? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I gotta move it all the way to bottom.
Due to what?
So everything shows up. All right, we should be good. All right, I gotta pee really bad or I'm not gonna make it. So I know it's a minute 40, but hopefully I can be back in 2 minutes. You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I can make up the time if
Awesome.
you want to put me on.
We're going to Milo's again?
No, I already had dinner. All right. All right, you want to click on for a minute to go?
Click on what? You are 4, right?
I think so. Let's see. All right, welcome back for the second half of our JV basketball game. We had to do a little work with the software to work on the camera. We should have the correct width. What was happening was it was only picking up kind of the middle to upper corner of what I could see on the camera, and I had no idea until that second quarter, so we figured that out, and now what I see on the camera should be the correct view for what the audience wants to see. So we are going to be tipping off our second half. Evangel is up 34-2. Our starters are back out. In the second period, there was a substitution where we had our second group of 5 was out there for the majority of the second period. But we do have our starters back out, and those starters are going to be that's back to Aiken, Romano, Drew, Crow, and we've got Flores in there. So we have the majority of our starters back out there.
And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a full screen for you. And I've lost my glasses. Where'd I put my glasses?
Did you check your top of your head?
None on top of my head.
Well, that's certainly where they are.
It certainly is. All right, I found my glasses. Found my glasses. They were mixed in with all the other black wires, and that's how we got black rim glasses. And that's number 4, Adrian Bradshaw, bringing it up the court. Wofford all over him. Our defense has been so impressive tonight.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job of quick feet.
Catch him at the top of the key for the Patriots. Flores right there. Trying to get it down to the paint. Good physical basketball. I believe they're going to call that on Cameron Watford, the 7th grader. Almost got away. Ketchum runs it down for the Patriots. Flores giving him some cushion. Might be in a little bit of trouble. He gets it away. Gets it over to 5, Josiah Miller. Josiah Miller might have a 5-second call. And he dribbles right into Cameron Watford. I heard the whistle on number 3, maybe 33. That may have been Ketchum, or it could be 23 for them, Joshua Melton. Regardless, Cameron Watford brings it up the court for the Lightning. Great pass inside to number 5. As he is fouled. That was Easton Aiken. I don't know if it was on the floor or if it was a shooting foul. On number 23 for them, that's Joshua Melton. And it was a shooting foul, so Aiken with a chance to pad those stats.
So I know all our audience is wondering, we have number 5 Aiken, and our coach is Aiken, so I'm assuming there's a relation.
Yes, they are brothers from what I understand.
That would be an interesting athlete and coach dynamic, because I know with our boys, they don't take any kind of advice or instructions.
They take it for about 5 seconds and like, you know what, I know this. I don't need you. Goes off the back of the rim. It should remain Evangel ball. Great hustle right there by Cruz Romano. And number 4, that's Pearson Crow's going to inbound it for the Lightning. Feels good to have that great wide screenshot. We appreciate the heads up from our chat in YouTube as Flores fighting to get the ball back up court. Gets it over to Romano. Romano down to Aiken. Just overshoots the basket. Good rebound by number 15. I do not have a 15 for the Patriots. That might have been number 10. Yeah, that was number 10. Benjamin Drake, my guy. Watford all over his guy. And Ketchum with a jump shot, hits the front of the rim. Romano comes down with a great rebound. He's getting it up the court quickly. Up to Watford. Watford back out to Crow. Crow with a wide open 3. Just hits off the front of the rim. Number 10, Benjamin Drake comes down with the ball, gets it out to Andrew Bradshaw. He's going to bring it up the court. Right there to meet him is Watford. Your score, 37-3, Lightning on top. Turnaround jump shot, and they're going to say he was fouled. I didn't see the number they called it on. Did they call it on Aiken? I could not tell. But I believe it's their first attempt at the free throw line. This is number 5, Josiah Miller, the 8th grader.
This is actually their second.
Their second. Oh, because they made a free throw earlier. Yep, you're right.
That was right where you were getting back online.
So they do have stats for their guys. He's 3 of 8 on the season. That's 38%. That goes just off the back of the rim. As we have a big line change. 5 in, 5 out. Count them out. And I'll try to name off if I can. That's 21, Anderson Drew. Number 33, Henry Brothers. Number 22, Riggs Black. Number 40, Bo Reynolds. And number 12, Sam Dudley. He got one long sock, doesn't he?
He does. Well,
It's a lick. And that one bounces off the back of the rim. It's a Lightning come down. That's number 22, Riggs Black with the rebound. As we pass around the perimeter. And that's shot just off the rim. The Patriots doing a little better job with rebounding, but Andrew Bradshaw took one too many steps, so that's going to remain Lightning ball.
And I would say comparatively, we have a lot more white shoes on our JV team.
Yeah, good inbound right there, just overshot the basket. The Patriots are going to bring it down the court, a lot more hustle this time, gets it over to Ketchum. Ketchum kind of trapped. He's trying to get it to the baseline. And just an errant throw right there by Bradshaw, so that's going to be Lightning ball. All right, I just got a text message that Ethan Jones will be our cameraman. I never met you, sir, but I am excited to have you on this broadcast team tonight to get the full spectrum of this broadcast stream that we have. Again, Jimmy Holmes is producing and on the stream right now. Natalie pulling double duty as color analyst and camera operator. Catching through it when Bradshaw was not looking. So that's going to be Evangel ball. And that's just, when you're coaching, you see those things, you know what you need to work on. It's frustrating. The guys are out there giving it their best. And sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce away. As we get it over to the wingman, he's going to try to drive it in, bounces it out to Anderson Drew, just off the front of the rim. Great rebound by Bo Reynolds, and he's going to get fouled. And Natalie, you talked about that earlier tonight. Get those rebounds and go straight back up. It's either an easy bucket or you're going to get fouled.
And it just seems to get difficult if you don't go up strong and get that initial rebound. It just seems to get almost messier when there's multiple rebounds and then everybody's kind of in a pile almost.
Absolutely.
In a group right under the basket where it's hard to take a smart shot at that point. So going up strong with the initial rebound is just very important because otherwise it gets harder with each rebound to take a smart shot.
Now, Bo Reynolds drains his second free throw right there. As we're almost under 2 minutes in this third period, they're going to call over the back on number 12. That's Sam Dudley, sophomore. Just good, aggressive basketball. Wasn't crazy. He was just trying to go after the ball.
It's great that we have a volunteer to help us out.
Absolutely. It's not easy doing that camera and talking.
Well, no, it's not. I'm more accustomed to keeping the stats and knowing who's scoring and how many scores we have going on. And I kind of have a structure that helps me have some worthwhile input. So it's a little harder when I'm watching the game through a camera to talk about some of the things I normally do.
Yeah, so Anderson Drew with a great turnover, and then it took about 3 or 4 passes to get the ball finally in the bucket. I believe it was Brothers who finally put it in for the Lightning. As the Patriots have a guy over here in the corner. And he gets it over to number 13, that's Henry Sherman. He reverses course, look towards the baseline, trying to get it down low. Great pass down to Ketchum with a layup. Nice shot and play by the Patriots. The score 43-5. The Lightning getting it up the court quick, wasting no time. As Dudley tries a 3-point shot, Riggs Black gets it for a jump shot. No good. And the Patriots come away with the rebound. We're under a minute here. Andrew Bradshaw calling a play for the Patriots. Nice switch up by the Lightning. And good hustle for the ball. Catch him again. 2 more points for him. He's going to get the basket and go to the line for a possible 3-point play.
I always find that more daunting to step up to a free throw line where all the attention is
All eyes on you.
all eyes on you, versus when you're in the middle of the entire group out there just taking a shot.
I understand that when I'm on the PGA Tour and I'm on the first tee, everybody's watching me, you know. And Ketchum just bounces it off the back of the rim. Lightning with the rebound. Anderson Drew taking it up court for the Lightning. I'm sorry, Riggs Black, as we get it back out to Hayes. Sorry, I was having to look at my notes right there. Hayes with the ball. He gets it over to Watford. Watford misses a three-point attempt. We're under 15 seconds here in the third period. Bradshaw bringing it up the court. As he gets it over to Ketchum. Ketchum's going to try to drive the lane. Great block by Bo Reynolds. They're going to have to shoot it quick. And it's a lay-in before the buzzer. And that's going to make your score 45-7. And Jimmy, who were our third period sponsors? That was a quick period.
We have Window Wonders 205 and Healthy Harveys.
Outstanding. Thank you so much to our sponsors for helping us bring this JV boys basketball game to you. Let's see how the cheerleaders are doing over there, Natalie. The JV girls usually don't get a whole lot of screen time. So 45-7 is your score. We're getting ready to head into the fourth period. Ethan Jones will be up here in 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. He may be on his way now. To help us out with the broadcast for the Varsity boys game, they will be taking on the Southern Christian Academy Patriots or just Southern Christian Patriots? Southern Christian Patriots. Some of these schools are a mouthful, like the Tuscaloosa Home Educators, something.
Well, that, and we have several schools that are the Patriots with
so
the
many.
same colors.
Yeah.
So East Central Patriots have the same colors.
Oh my goodness.
So, and I believe we're playing East Central boys and girls are coming on the 29th.
We will have to check that in between the games. I'm glad you said that because I forgot to print that information out. As we get ready to kick off this, should have said tip off this fourth period play. And let's see who's in there for the Lightning. Riggs Black, John Witten Hayes, Henry Brothers, Bo Reynolds is still in, and Cameron Watford in. And we get the ball in out to the wing, looking to get it down to Reynolds. Reynolds double teamed. Great job, the Lightning swinging the ball around. Just an errant pass trying to get it down to Reynolds in the paint. Just got away from him. Bradford gets over to Ketchum, throws it between his legs. Ketchum recovers. Gets it over to Coleman Burns. He tries to drive the lane. Ketchum with the ball back out beyond the perimeter. And a great turnover. That was number 22, Riggs Black, got his hands on the ball as he dips it back out to number 33, Henry Brothers, for a great jump shot about 20 feet away. So the score now 47-7. 47-7. That sounded weird how I said it. And they try to drive it down. Bo Reynolds intercepts that ball, gets it up to Riggs Black. Riggs Black's trying to drive to the paint. Back to Brothers. Tries the three-point shot, no good. Patriots with the rebound.
The last two plays, Riggs Black has done a good job of getting the ball down the court and then finding
Yeah, great pass right there by Bradshaw, but it just slipped through the hands of Josiah Miller as number 4 for the Lightning, Pearson Crow, checks in. And I believe Riggs Black is going to be able to get a breather as Brothers inbounds it to Watford. And we look for the three right there, wasn't there. Bradford did a good job getting back. As we drive the lane, little jump shot, no good. Great rebound by John Witten Hayes. We remain possession. Brothers with another three-point attempt, no good. We try to get the rebound, good save. Over to Bo Reynolds, no good. As it just went off the knee of number 30, John Witten Hayes. So 3:45. Yeah, it's a hot clock going. I forgot we're up by 30, so there is a hot clock. Nothing stops the clock except for a timeout. As they get it over to Ketchum here in the wings. And they're calling that on the floor on number 30, John Witten Hayes, a freshman. So only judging by this game alone, the future's looking bright for Evangel Lightning basketball.
Absolutely. We already talked about the fact that we have
Ooh, I'm sorry. Had to interrupt you. Bo Reynolds said, "You are not coming to my house today, and if you try, I'm going to slam it back in your face." As he gets it down, turnaround jump shot, no good. That was just a visceral reaction.
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Bradford brings it up the court. Swings it around. They're trying to get it to the perimeter. Oh, almost a great save by number 55, Coleman Burns, the 8th grader for the Patriots. As Cameron Watford brings it up the court for the Lightning. Lightning doing a great job swinging the ball around the perimeter. A three-point attempt just short. Hayes was trying to get great hustle in there for the rebound. As Bradford's going to bring it up the court, he's looking for somebody down in the paint. Nobody was there. Great swinging the ball. Gets it to the corner to Coleman Burns. He's trying to drive the paint, throws it up. He's fouled on the way up, so he'll be heading to the line for a chance for two. Coleman Burns, an 8th grader. He has 11 points on the season. Stats here say he's 1 of 6, so not a lot of time at the line this year.
I believe this is the 4th of foul shots that we're taking.
Are you Ethan? Yes, sir. Ethan is up here. He's joined us. We knew he would show up early and on time. All right, so he sinks the first one. Coleman Burns 1 of 1 tonight for free throws.
So at this point, half of the points have been made at the free throw line.
Yes.
For the Patriots.
That takes the score 47-8. A minute 20 remaining in this ball game, and he sinks the second one. Great form, great rotation by the young 8th grader right there, and they're going to sub him out. In for them is number 10, Benjamin Drake, 7th grader. As Cameron Watford brings up the court, swatted away by 23, Joshua Melton, the freshman. As the clock continues to roll, gosh, I'd love to get a three-point shot just to get that half-century mark. As we get it over to Brothers down to Reynolds. Gets it back out in the wing. Watford doing a good job leading at the top of the key. Going to call a traveling right there on Brothers. Just took one too many steps. Got a little eager. Trying to get that extra 3 points so we get 50 on the board. It is. Kind of like Jimmy said, very round. They get it down into the paint. Great pass right there to number 10. Just mishandled it as there's 20 seconds to go. They get it up to Brothers. Brothers trying to drive the baseline, not there. It's going to be a turnover as the clock continues to wind down. This will probably be the last possession as Bradford brings it up the court. Watford right on top of him, giving him nothing. As Brothers intercepts the ball, and that's going to take the clock all the way to 0. So for our first broadcast, what a great game by the boys JV. Natalie, what are you seeing out there from some of these up-and-coming stars?
Well, you had a good start with the 3 sophomores that started with the game, and obviously, given the condition of the game, they did not have as much playing time. But the good thing is with Cruz Romano, you have height, you have speed.
Oh, yeah.
With Aiken, he has great ball control.
Yeah,
shooting
unbelievable
skills,
ball control.
especially by outside the 3, he got a few of those. And then Anderson Drew's just kind of your all around.
Yeah.
Good at the kind of what I see as Cassidy Dixon, kind of the organizer down there.
Yeah, and one of the things, obviously a tough loss for Southern Christian, but it's quite a hike to come up here. It's about I don't know if it's a 2-hour drive, hour and a half, maybe to get here. You're sitting in the car. You may only get 30 minutes to kind of stretch and work out that tightness. But anyway, still a great job. We thank them for coming up, and we got a varsity boys game coming up in 9 minutes. We're going to hit some breaks right here. We'll probably come back at about the 5 or 6 minute mark and give our breakdown of that game and give Ethan Jones some instructions on how to run this camera. So we're going to let Jimmy take us to some commercial breaks. You're watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
Yeah, you're still going to have to figure out what that thing is, because I had to key.
Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and
Locally owned and operated by the Bates family, Clanton Tractor and Equipment has been a Kubota tractor dealer since 1988. Located in Clanton on Highway 31, just south of historic downtown. Locally owned and operated by the Bates family, Clanton Tractor and Equipment has been a Kubota tractor dealer since 1988. Located in Clanton on Highway 31, just south of historic downtown Clanton. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief and loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. Are you wanting to buy or sell
Veritas
recreational
Financial.
land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb Counties area for almost 20 years. Discover healthier, more radiant skin with Dermatologists of Birmingham, your trusted experts for comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology care in Alabama. Visit their website to book an appointment today.
Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. With decades of experience, they offer one coordinated plan for your investments, tax-smart planning, business, and legacy. At Veritas, it all starts with a conversation and ends with a strategy tailored just for you. Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. Contact them at 205-598-1781.
With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today.
All right, good evening, Evangel faithful, and welcome back to the Evangel Sports Complex here in Montevallo, Alabama for tonight's boys varsity matchup. As your Evangel Lightning take on the Southern Christian Patriots, as our JV just had a big victory over their JV team. Our Lightning are led by head coach Chip Bugner, and the Patriots are led by David Owen. Evangel has been exceptional this season, sitting at 16-1 overall and 6-1 in region play, ranked in the top 50 in Alabama basketball, and has rolled up a number of high-scoring wins, including a dominant 97-23 victory over Tuscaloosa home educators earlier this week. Southern Christian has battled through a 5-7 season so far with some ups and downs in both scoring and defense and multiple competitive games in the region. Both teams met earlier this season with the Evangel coming away with a convincing 80-36 win, but nothing is ever guaranteed on a night like tonight. Our broadcast team, I am Matt Holmes, your play-by-play announcer. Running the stream and producing is Jimmy Holmes. And on camera tonight for the first time, the one, the only, Micah Jones' older brother. We'll call him Ethan. Ethan Jones is up here helping us out. We have a skeleton crew up here tonight, so we were so thankful that Ethan is able to join us. And as always, or not as always, but most of the time, at least lately, on color, now you only have to have a one-track mind instead of a two-track mind. As you were running the camera earlier and calling the game, Natalie Holmes, how are you feeling? Get all the nerves
good. I
out?
only have to do one thing.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, just heard something that got me very excited.
Giving away pizza?
No,
Oh.
even better.
Better than free pizza.
There may have been a promise to break out pink shoes during senior night by
Cosper Candy?
Cosper Candy.
I'm not going to believe it until I see it.
So-
He's been teasing us all year. Well, the first big disappointment, let me talk about Cosper Candy for a second. Big disappointment. Last year, one of my favorite sophomores to watch, I go on to Max Prep, I see the stats say, this can't be right. Cosper Candy goes from a sophomore to a senior. So this is my last opportunity to watch Cosper Candy. And in second, he doesn't come out in his trademark shoes. So unless he goes to the next big stage where I can watch him on TV, this may be it for my time with Cosper Candy.
Well, I ran into a family member during the break, and I just kind of said, "Where's the shoes?"
Right.
We gave him the nickname.
Yes.
And this relative, I will not divulge.
Don't
who it
divulge,
was,
don't
said,
divulge.
We're trying.
Oh, they're trying. That's good.
That may be for senior night. And I said, we'll hold our,
I mean, I hate to ask for our prayer warriors to pray for that. I mean, it seems so insignificant when we have Rachel Casimira out with a concussion. But I can at least hope.
I was going to say, we can just hope and be excited if it happens.
And we may have to have this conversation later. I know the athletes come back and they'll watch these games to learn from them. I don't know if they watch or listen to the opening, but Cosper Candy, if you're listening, the people want it. By the people, that means me. Cosper, you hear my voice? All right, we're about a minute away from this. I totally went off script when you told me. That's such exciting news. I'm so excited about that. I had 2.5 pages of notes about this pregame, but it turned into the Cosper Candy show.
I did a side derailment on it. So let's get into those top points. Pick one.
Again, I just took a drink. I'm going to have you take over for a second.
Well, right now, our varsity guys are sitting at 16-1.
Yes.
We're 15-1. We did Paul Academy on Monday evening. That is also our loss regional play. So we are sitting second in the regional play. And
Yeah, I've gone over some of that before you got here. That's just lack of me preparing you beforehand. But we do have some keys to victory. Give us one of those before we go to the prayer and then starting lineup.
quality shots.
Yeah.
Taking smart shots, which really comes down to keeping your eyes open, knowing how the plays are going to be set up so you know who you're looking for and where you're looking for that open pass.
Yep, so we're getting ready to go downstairs for the invocation as I get all my notes out of the way. Get all my notes out of the way for a big matchup, and I'm getting ready to take it down there right now.
Southern Christian Patriots, and your Evangel Lightning. If you would please stand with me for a word of prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Father, Lord, we thank you for this evening that you've given us and bring us here together safely. Pray that you watch over us tonight and protect the players from injury. Pray that your grace will cover all the players and the officials and the coaches and our fans. And we just look forward to a wonderful evening of basketball and great spirit and great cheer. Pray that our attitudes will be pleasing and upright and consistent with your word. And we want to tell you that we love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Zoom in on the flag. All right, we are now ready for the starting lineup for both squads, and we'll take it back down to the floor.
And now starting out tonight for the Southern Christian Patriots, number 3, Jed Scott. Number 12, Keon Owens. Number 14, Gabriel Decker. Number 15, Jagger Scott. And number 21, Caleb Chapman. And now, starting lineup for your Evangel Lightning. Number 2, Mason Phillips. Number 14, Micah Jones. Number 30, Eli Black. Number 42, Hudson Walker. And number 13, Dan Buster.
All right, and there is your starting lineup for the Lightning. Gather my, are these my notes right here? Awesome. But now that you're back on stats again tonight.
I am. My favorite place to be. Numbers.
Numbers make the universal language, some scientists say, but I don't trust all scientists. I'm gonna go ahead and say that out loud. Like that Bill Nye, the science guy. Gotta watch out for him. As we are getting ready under tip-off, Hudson Walker, our middleman, been very successful lately, gets it out. The Patriots, I almost said recover the ball. I'm still in football mode. Eli Black trying to guard Bugner. A high shot right there. I believe that was number 14, Gabriel Decker, for the first 2 points of the night. Gets it over to Mason Phillips. The bucket at the top of the key. Back to the bucket. Bucket hits the bag. Great rebound and put back by Hudson Walker, the junior. 200 points on the season. As Decker brings it up the court, he's a junior for the Patriots. Keon Owens guarded very tightly by number 14, Micah Jones. That is shit called travel. Yep. Travel on number 12, that's Keon Jones, a junior. And Bugner inbounds it to Mason Phillips. Back over to Bugner at the top of the key. He looked about pulling up for that one. Eli Black going back and forth in the paint. As Micah Jones just overshoots, but a great rebound by Phillips. And another great rebound by Black. Black puts it back in for 2. So your Lightning start out with an early lead, 4-2. You having trouble keeping up with stats? It's a fast game.
Well, that was a very physical display by Eli Black with his rebound and going. As we said, the importance from straight back up with that rebound.
Yeah, he watched the game the other night. He paid attention. And they're going after the ball. Very physical down in the paint. That's number 21. Great putback. Caleb Chapman, the senior. He has 73 points on the season. As Jones gets it over to Phillips at the top of the key. Off the backboard. Black trying to disrupt him if he goes by Phillips, and they're going to call a foul on Mason Phillips. So number 14, that's Decker, going to the line. Certainly one of their top scorers with over 218 points. He averages over 18 points a game. I do not have any free throw stats for him. I would imagine they're pretty good.
Well, I'll have some for you by the end of this game.
I bet you will.
That only applied to this
Well,
game.
1 for 1. He's 100% tonight. Ties up the ball game here early in the game. First period, actually they go up by 1. The Patriots have 2 guys deep just in case a fast break by the Lightning. And we've seen all year how fast we are. As we get it up to Micah Jones, who takes it kind of to the top of the key, trying to set a play up. Jones goes around the paint over here to the wing, looking to get it inside. He finds Mason Phillips down low, puts it on the ground and back in the basket for 2 points. Great play. They let it develop. They didn't rush anything. Great eyes by Jones to see Phillips down there near the baseline.
Yeah, that's just the key to fundamental basketball and offense is that awareness of when you're passing.
Decker tries to save the ball. That's going to be Lightning ball, 6-6. As the bucket Bugner, his real name, just in case y'all didn't know, is Ben the bucket Bugner. Gets it out to Eli. Eli over to Phillips. There's the bucket in the corner. Almost ranged down to 3. Great rebound right there by number 3, Jed Scott, the senior. As number 14, Decker, the point guard, brings it up. Eli Black waiting for him. Keon Owens looking for help. Jones all over his guys. Got to be 5 seconds. Got to be 5 seconds. Yes, sir. 5-second call. Great job by the cameraman's brother, Micah Jones. So 5:04 remaining in this first period. While we're waiting, Jimmy, tell us who the first period sponsors are.
Yes, sir. We have Enhanced Dental and Chandler Financial Group.
Outstanding. So go to Chandler Financial to get some money for that dental work as Hudson Walker gets a great pass down into the lane for 2.
And those are the buckets that are, just in my opinion, so important. If you can make those fundamentals, you're controlling the pain, as we said before, that gives you the freedom to be able to stand up and get some of the long shots when you want to.
Yeah, and Jones with a great job to start that turnover. Got it over to Eli Black, who drove down to the paint. Should be a shooting foul. I thought Black was shooting. Did I miss that?
No.
Oh, it was on the floor. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just an in on the
Gotcha floor. So Eli, he was fouled on the floor. Tries to get it up to Walker. They tipped it out of the way. Decker's going to remain or have the ball for the Patriots. Passes it over. High layup as the bucket gets it out to Jones. Jones might dunk it, but he's going to go in for the lay-in. He might have been pushed right there. Or you know what? Remember the other night they made the basketball rim smaller for Lightning? I think that's what happened. It does. I think it's the moisture. As they get the ball out to the perimeter, Our Lightning defense just so quick. Good job moving our feet around, playing man-to-man. As Hudson Walker drives his man to the baseline, they're going to call push foul on number 42, Hudson Walker, the junior. And every time I look at that and see he's a junior, I just can't believe it. He's such a great athlete. I look forward to next year, unless he's going to disappoint me like Cosper Candy and skip a year.
At this point, you technically can't.
Oh, good.
You can't just skip graduation.
We should have told that to Cosper. All right, so they get it over the Decker in the corner. He's triple team. Micah Jones trying to cause disruption. Great job. What a block by Hudson Walker. They're going to call a foul. I got my glasses on. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't have the best eyes.
It wasn't all ball.
It wasn't all ball. Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right, so that's number 3, Jed Scott, the senior. He's got 122 points on the year. He's 5 of 12 from the line. Misses the first one. We do have a little bit of a student section here, but I don't hear the duck call that's usually out there. As Hudson Walker comes out for a break, I didn't see who replaced him. Simeon Bugner goes in, the hot pink shoes. As Jed Scott sinks his second free throw. Bugner gonna drive the lane, kind of a Euro step, gets it down to Micah Jones for the lay-in. 2 more points for him. You're lightening up 10-7. 3:26 remaining in the first period.
Right now we're doing just a great job of passing to our open guys.
Yeah, and a good trap right there by Mason Phillips allows Bugner to get his hand on the ball. Eli Black tips it out and bucket from the three-point line. Wide open shot. Eli Black with a good jump shot. Just couldn't get inside the rim. Good rebound for the Patriots. So 2:50 remaining. Typically we would see the Lightning do a full court press to start the game. They haven't done that yet. It's another foul on the floor. I think they called the 1-4. Is that what he's holding up? So they called that on Micah Jones. They're going to give him a breather, it looks like, as Cosper Candy, number 5, the senior, enters the ball game for the Lightning. As the Patriots looking to inbound, they have a ball guy on the wing. Great eyes right there with the reverse layup. That's number 15. That's Jagger Scott, the senior. As we get it up the floor to Phillips. Interesting move right there. And there's the bucket. Bugner way downtown for 3. It's been a minute since he had that three-pointer sink. Sometimes I can kind of get in your head. You've missed a lot and you can get in there. So it's nice for him to score that three-pointer as they try to drive it into the paint. Great rebound by the Patriots. There's a lot of great hustle going on over there. The referee, I think, was a good post sign to prevent Phillips from falling over. So the Patriots getting ready to inbound. That's Caleb Chapman, the senior, as I believe the Patriots just called a timeout. So we're going to take a quick break with you. You're watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
And we are back from that timeout break. Patriots inbounding the ball. Try to get it to the corner as he throws it off Bugner's ankles as he was going out of bounds. Smart. Hey, that's high IQ basketball right there. Can't see who. Is that Keon Owens throwing it in? Yeah, nope, that's 21, not 12. That's Caleb Chapman. As we get the rebound, we have Stone Henderson in the game as he gets in there. Quadruple team out to Cosper Candy from beyond the arc. Hey, Cosper Candy's way downtown.
That was a great shot.
That was a great shot. He owes me at least one pink shoe next week.
But once again, the awareness for Henderson to kick it out.
Absolutely.
He was wide open, confident to take the shot. That was great.
Yeah, also Holden Hobbs, number 11, in for the Lightning. So some fresh legs out there. Great switch up. Simeon Bugner in there for the block and the rebound. Gets it out to Cosper Candy. Cosper Candy up to Hobbs. They're going to say traveling. A little overzealous as he was trying to get up the floor. So that's going to be the Patriots ball. The Lightning up 16-9. Had a little momentum here in the past few minutes. Decker's going to bring it up for the Patriots. Haven't seen much substitution out of the Patriots tonight. Maybe one or two guys. They get it over to the corner. He's going to try to drive the paint. Great drive and lay-in. Was that number? Yeah, that was number 21, Caleb Chapman, the senior.
Yeah, that's his second basket of the evening.
And Cosper Candy feeling the hotness out of his hand, but just out the front of the rim. Good rebound by Chapman. As Decker brings it up the court. We're going to trap him again. There's Cosper Candy and Holden Hobbs. Looked like a travel, but he got through there. Wide open, number 14, Decker. Bounces off the back of the rim. They come down with the rebound. Bugner with hands in the face. And that's what you got to do sometimes. Just disrupt that shot, get your hands in the face. As Stone Henderson brings the ball up the court. And a great job coming from behind to make that steal was Jed Scott. And he got it up to Decker. Decker with the easy lay-in. They get it to Bugner. Simeon Bugner steps back for a three. And that's just off the front of the rim. That's going to hit the top of the basket and be out of bounds with 7 seconds remaining in this first period.
I believe it was last night's game that there was one that went out of bounds.
Yeah, they counted it.
They counted it.
You're up by a certain amount. They'll allow it sometimes.
Understood, but
Yeah.
our coach was still very
Yeah.
clearly
There's
doing
rules
the
for a reason, right?
hand signals for it was bouncing off.
That was a good charade for Coach Engelberg.
Thank you.
You should have had the camera on you right there. Great drive. That's what you call $1 million move and a nickel shot. My coach used to say that to me. So that's the end of the first period. You're Lightning up 16-13. We're going to take a break during this period swap up. You're watching Evangel Lightning basketball.
At Davis Orthopedics, we understand the toll that athletics can take on our bodies. Our sports medicine services utilize cutting-edge surgical techniques and rehabilitation to help patients recover from injuries and surgery and get back on the field. Appointments are available online at mattdavisortho.com. Matt Davis Orthopedics is a proud supporter of Evangel Lightning Athletics. Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike lightning.
As we come back, you see our cheerleaders encouraging our young men out there to continue this role we have. We got a 3-point lead over the Southern Christian Patriots as we inbound the ball. Hobbs to Candy, Candy to Stone Henderson. Henderson, good look to Cruz. Romano's in the game. Oh, great job as soon as he got the ball to put it up, so he's going to go to the line. Romano with a great game before this one in the junior varsity game.
One quick note on that first period that I always think makes a difference. Of our 16 points, 6 different players.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
And the Southern Christian Patriots had 3 players score their points. And it's not so much a significant 3 points, but to me that significance is the fact that we have so many players that are stepping up between making 3, 2 layups, and our free throws.
All right, so Romano 0 for 2 from the line as the Patriots get the rebound. Opelika right there to meet Decker. Here comes the trap. They've been struggling with it all night, and there's Stone Henderson to take the ball away. He's going to go up strong. I thought he drew a foul. Romano right there, very aggressive to get the ball, but he just lost it. And that should be, they're going to call a blocking foul on Cosper Candy. He didn't have his feet set, but a little extra aggression right there as the point guard was bringing it up the court. So early on, a lot of action to begin this second period. That's number 2, Braden Jerkins, the senior, inbounding the ball over to Decker. Reagan Cosper all over his guy. He launches it from beyond the arc, and we come down with the rebound. Holden Hobbs slows it up, gets it over to Simeon Bugner. Back to Hobbs, he's wide open. Just off the back of the rim, Decker comes down with the rebound, getting it up court quick, trying to drive the lane. Bugner there to stop him and get the rebound. He's got 4 guys all over him. Little help here, guys.
Yeah, Simeon Bugner's doing an excellent job especially on defense right now. He's getting a lot of rebounds, being really physical down underneath the bucket.
He needs to check to see if he still got his wallet and keys. He was being mugged right there. All right, Holden Hobbs to inbounds to Reagan Cosper. Cosper brings the ball up the court. Gets it over to Bugner. Cosper right there in the wing. Back to Cosper, wide open for 3, and he drains it way downtown for number 5, the senior, Reagan Cosper. That's
that,
2 3-pointers, isn't it?
He's the leading scorer of the game.
All right.
With 2 threes.
Just great quick feet right there. We'll try to switch it up, but that leaves a man open. But Romano, great job sliding down to cover the guy in the paint. And he's going to say, ooh, a push. I'm going to call that on Henderson, or?
I think we're going to see 2-3 here.
They do it so fast, I can't tell. I think it was 2-3. We'll say it was on Stone. You might want to say that was a hard foul. Stone, anybody? Make a comment if you like that one. Jimmy liked it. All right, so we get it up to for Candy.
Is that why my children cannot tell a joke?
That is why Cosper Candy, again from beyond the arc. Great rotation as Romano trying to go back up. A fantastic rebound. But he was assaulted by 4 guys.
And he literally rolled the ball out of there.
Yes.
But,
It's like one of those movie scenes
worked.
when one guy gets tackled and 18 people jump on him and he just crawls out and nobody knows.
Yeah.
I just watched The Hobbit last night, so that scene was on my mind. As Bugner from the 3-point line, and they're gonna call on Stone Henderson again, maybe over the back.
Over the back.
A little aggressive right there, but I like to see that. Trying to go after the ball as number 24, Easton Aiken, who had a great game right before this, checks in for Stone Henderson, 23 in for 24. Decker's going to bring the ball up the court.
And you want to play aggressive defense, but you also have to be careful that you don't cross that line into where you're out of control. Not that it's do, but that's just the
Traveling right there on number 44. I don't have a name for 44. But one of the things is we're so quick, and we see Cruz Romano right down there splitting off to cover somebody else. Sometimes the danger if they can get it back out to a guy that's wide open, but he was just so quick to get back on defense. Cosper commanding the ship right now, trying to develop a play. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs looking to get it over to Aiken. Aiken sets up for a 3 off the rim. I think it's going to be a foul in the paint. 2-1. That's Caleb Chapman. I think that was either a blocking or a push foul on the floor. As number 3, that's Anderson Drew. Also just played in the game before. Had a great game for the Lightning on the JV. He checks in for Aiken.
One of the things we talked about, during and at the end of the JV game is that Anderson Drew, Easton Aiken, and Cruz Romano are going to be the guys we're really looking forward to seeing for the first time in the varsity next year.
It's a great steal by James Riley, a freshman for the Patriots, and lays it in. Great pass down. Look at trying to get it to Romano. Romano pushes it back out as Simeon, they're going to say traveling. Nope. Blue 2, I heard.
Foul on the floor.
Oh, so okay, on the floor. That's Braden Durkins, the senior. As we have a big line switch. As Ben Bugner now in, Mason Phillips, Hudson Walker, Eli Black, and Micah Jones. Looks like the original starting 5. Yep, back in for the Lightning. Eli to inbound the ball. Gets it out to Ben Bugner. Bugner back out to the top of the key to Phillips. Sees Micah Jones wide open for 3. And he drains it and is way downtown for 1-4. Micah Jones, the junior. Great vision, good rotation, wide open shot. Again, you talked about it earlier, the passing lanes have to be there, and we're certainly hitting those. As they swing the ball, look how quick our Lightning defense is. They just don't have a chance to have an open shot. That's the second time Bugner's been called on that foul. I'm so far away, I only saw his hand hit the ball. But I do have my Evangel goggles on, so that can affect me sometimes. But going to the line is number 12, Keon Owens. Let's see what he is. He is 21 of 52 this season.
And that was just a foul that comes with trying to block.
Yeah. All right, so Jimmy, who are our second period sponsors?
We have Mandy Welch and Team Massey Properties.
Fantastic. Thank you to our sponsors that help bring these games, they bring these games to you each and every home game as he drains his second free throw. Phillips bringing it up the court. Swinging the ball around.
Before about just the awareness that they have when they're passing with each other.
Hudson Walker overshoots a three-pointer, and it looks like the Patriots are in a zone defense right now, so we're able to swing the ball, but they do have good movement. It's making it hard to get it down in the paint. Eli Black to inbound. Look for Jones. Bugner now at the top of the key. Black wide open in this corner.
He thought about it for
He
a
did.
second.
He did. Bugner drives the paint, goes up strong. Hudson Walker comes in hard, but Mason Phillips gets the rebound and the putback for 2.
Yeah, Hudson Walker somehow just seemed to kind of float up towards the wall and then ended up with Mason Phillips.
Yeah,
correct?
we're shooting at 29.2 frames per second. He came in, so you didn't see the cape flying.
But
As Micah Jones gets a steal and up, Ben the Bucket Bugner tried to bring the house down. I think he was just off a step. Just off a step.
But it's one of those things where you go, I'm not mad that he gave it a shot.
Great pass to Phillips. Phillips struggled to get the ball to Black to Bugner. Jones open in the corner. 3-second violation in the lane. It could have been on Black or Walker. And that's easy to do. When you're working the lane, you have plays like that. You can kind of get lost, especially with so much action going on down there. As Decker brings up the ball for the Patriots. Well, they're calling that on Phillips. And a little body push. Hockey check.
I have a niece that's a hockey groupie
Oh.
with the Birmingham Bulls.
Anna Kate is tell everybody what she calls when she goes to those games. I think it's hilarious.
So my niece Anna Catherine is, like I said, a big fan of the Birmingham hockey. She's in her mid-20s, and she also happens to be disabled and in a wheelchair. So the whole rink is fantastic, helping her accommodate, and she's an absolute regular. But I saw her the other day, and she had to leave the outing because it was time to go to the boys' aquarium.
And what does the boys' aquarium mean? Means the boys are in an aquarium and she gets to watch them all night long. That's great.
Well, the wheelchair access is up top.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And that's why, because it's for her viewpoint. She is up top in these stands in the wheelchair accessible, and so she kind of looks down to all the.
That's her aquarium.
That's the aquarium.
All right, Eli Black just misses a three-point attempt as Decker going down, and Hudson Walker almost there. He breaks the wall. Might have let a little breeze in with how hard he hit that. Gets it over to Micah Jones. He's going to set up at the top of the key. Over to Bugner. Bugner deep pass, trying to get it to Walker deep inside with a hook shot. He's going to draw a foul. Let's see who they call it on. I'm really trying to pay attention for you guys. Let's see who this is. 1-5, 1-4, 1-5. I'm going to say 1-5 because there's a 15. That's Jagger Scott, the senior.
What would you say we have up here? Perch?
It's a perch. It's a perch. I like to say skybox. That sounds fancy.
Only if we have food.
Well, you got a Taco Bell bag. What do you mean we have food?
But I brought it with me.
Well, I brought my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm going to eat that at halftime. All right, so Hudson Walker drops his first one in. Great arc and rotation. He's 2 for 2 at the line. How long? Was that his first time at the line tonight?
It is his first time on the line. It is not, it is his first time scoring.
Gotcha.
That way he had 2 previous baskets.
Great steal, led by Bugner. They get it to Mason Phillips for the easy layup, and there's 2 more points for the Lightning, as there's 1:45 remaining in this first half.
Yes, right now Evangel is playing solid basketball.
Wide open three-point shot, almost hits the rafters. Hudson Walker gets it back to Bugner. Bugner up to Black. Black down to Phillips. Phillips with a high jump shot and sinks it. And that's nothing but nylon and noise for the Lightning.
Is that your replacement phrase instead of nothing but net?
Yeah, I got to switch it up for the audience. You know? That's why I drive a different route on the way home. I'm a public speaker. People want my picture. And there's an errant jump shot. Bugner comes down with the rebound, gets it up to Black. And he's going to shoot from beyond the arc. Mason Phillips comes down with the rebound. He's going to drive in with a hook shot just off the rim. Black gets that rebound, dribbles out, gets to Phillips. We're under a minute left in this first half. Trying to develop a play. Bugner gets it down to Black. And Black gets it down to Hudson Walker for a reverse layup for 2 more. Great play development. Again, the patience to allow that play to develop. Outstanding job by the Lightning. We're coming up on 30 seconds. Decker getting ready to be trapped by Phillips and Micah Jones, but they get out of it as they get it down to number 2. Blocked this time cleanly by Bugner. Bugner up to Phillips. Phillips going to get that high, just kind of what he's known for. High little, I don't know what you call that, a lay-in, a hook shot, but he's got a unique way he shoots the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a straightforward shot, but like you said, it's got a lot of vertical to it, so we probably just make up our own term.
We'll think about that during halftime.
Or we can have our commenters.
The floater, Ethan Jones, Micah Jones, much more handsome older brother. We said that on air for the whole internet to hear.
There's also no exchange of money going on up here about Micah Jones and how many times we say his name.
Oh, no, none of that. We talk about Micah Jones all the time. He's a heck of an athlete. All right, so 13 seconds remembered. Oh, that was a great interception by Walker, but he stepped on the line. 2 seconds run off the clock.
What about the sky dropper?
The what?
The sky dropper.
The sky dropper. Jimmy drops that one. So we have the floater, the sky dropper, the sky floater. I just combined those 2 together.
No.
And that's going to be overthrown, and Phillips with the easy lay-in. Just an errant pass. Under 5 seconds, they're going to have to do something quick. And he throws it up from way deep, hits the backboard. Your Lightning in this first half are 36-19 over the Southern Christian Patriots. I apologize. So Natalie, first half thoughts of what we've seen. Actually, we got the cheerleaders getting ready to perform, so we'll watch them perform. You work on that stats, and we'll come back right back to you. And another great performance by our Evangel Lightning cheerleaders. Did you want to do stats now or just come back a little earlier and talk about them for the second half?
We can do we can do a bigger breakdown when we come back, but just the quick thought to kind of be gnawing on during this halftime is the second period we outscored them 20-6. Wow. So basically about outscored them 3 shots.
That is good. Well, while y'all are gnawing on that, I'm getting ready to gnaw on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich during this halftime break. We're going to let Jimmy take us to some words from our sponsors. Again, the broadcast team, Ethan Jones up here being a big help to bring us this broadcast. You're watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
Do you want to, do you mind refilling the water or drink?
Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate.
My favorite part about Media Club is broadcasting the games. We learn how to do the audio-video setup, and producing a broadcast is a lot of fun.
We got to make the graphics for social media posts and learn how to update the ECS Athletics website, and we love Mr. Scott's birthday cake.
Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and financial services to meet a wide range of business and personal needs. Noble Bank and Trust. Welcome to personal banking.
Locally owned and operated by the Bates family, Clanton Tractor and Equipment has been a Kubota tractor dealer since 1988, located in Clanton on Highway 31 just south of historic downtown Clanton. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief and loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow. Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Discover healthier, more radiant skin with Dermatologists of Birmingham, your trusted experts for comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology care in Alabama. Visit their website to book an appointment today.
Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. With decades of experience, they offer one coordinated plan for your investments, tax-smart planning, business, and legacy. At Veritas, it all starts with a conversation and ends with a strategy tailored just for you. Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. Contact them at 205-598-1781.
With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba and trust the experience that counts. With over 17 years in this business, Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba has sold homes, flipped homes, and helped countless families and investors achieve their real estate dreams. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or your next big investment, she's got you covered. Call Mandy Welch at Exit Realty Cahaba today, because your next move deserves to be the right move.
All right, as we come back, we got some entertainment on the basketball court. Ethan, why don't we zoom in on that young lady doing some fantastic rollerblading. Look at that speed. That's what I'm talking about. I need a pirouette or something out of her. So like jump through a hoop of fire. All right, little girl, if you watch this broadcast later, I need a hoop of fire next time. All right, so we're a minute 20 away. The Patriots are making their way back to the court as our halftime show rolls off. We need to find out her name. Give her some props. All right, so what are the stats we have for this first half, Natalie?
Well, as I said right before we were going,
right before my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Right as we were going into the break, that our second team, we outscored them 3 baskets to 1.
Wow.
And just a very fun stat for our first half, 33% of our shots were 3 points.
Wow.
As far as our scoring.
Yeah.
So a third of our points, out of our 36 points, I believe it was 12.
Wow.
So exactly a third of our points in the first half came from 2 threes from Casper.
Well, hold on. As you're saying that, the first 3 shots that came out, Eli Black drains a 3. Holden Hobbs drains a 3. Micah Jones drains a 3. Yeah. So we warm up, 3 guys, 3 3-pointers. Go.
Yeah, so the other 2 were Micah Jones and Ben Buckner also drained some 3s. But the high score of the night, Mason Phillips.
Wow.
Came in with 12 points. So
yeah. He's really driving in there and making things happen. And also, I would imagine, we're not keeping up with that stat, but he's got some good assists too.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so there's the buzzer. We have lost our producer and stream operator. I went to go get some candy. He went to go get some water. I think he was doing that for me. You got water for me?
Huh?
No, he says no. All right, so we are getting ready to kick off or tip off this third period. The Patriots will have the ball on the far side. And they're struggling to get it in, but they do. Gets it back to Chapman, blocked by Hudson Walker, picked up by Michael Jones. Great pass down to Mason Phillips, who you were just talking about, and puts another bucket in on the layup and foul for a 3-point opportunity.
I'd love to go back and freeze frame to see how tall, how high Walker got on that block.
He certainly has the hops for it. As Mason Phillips looking for a 3-point play.
This is his first time to the line this evening.
Yep, so just off the back of the rim, they come down with the rebound. Decker bringing it up court. I feel like we got 8 Lightning guys out there. Our defense is just everywhere. Great fadeaway, but goes in and out of the basket. They come up with a long rebound. Jump shot from the free throw line. Bugner saves the rebound, gets it over to Reagan Cosper. What a great pass over to Mason Phillips. That was a laser beam. Back to Cosper. Rings around the bucket. Boy, downtown. 3 points for the Lightning.
And his third three of the night. That's 9 points in his range from 34 this evening.
And that's reminiscent of last year. He had a lot of those. They're trying to trap right there. Great job as Bugner might have a second chance. Now he goes in with a finger roll lay-in. I thought he was going to try to hop up there and try it again to bring down the house. But just great defense. We're picking them up right there. So you see, we're trapping. Micah Jones doing a great job preventing the get down low. Open three. It's going to be off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Keon. And they should be over the back. Yep, on 21. That's Chapman, I believe. Yeah, Caleb Chapman. Not Chapman. Chapman draws the foul. And it's Reagan Cosper inbounds to Mason Phillips. Having 2 point guards at the top of the key right now. Really spreading the court. They're in a, we call it a 1-2-2 zone. Gets it down into the paint. Easy jump shot for Bugner. Goes in and out of the bucket. Great rebound by Walker. He's going to be fouled. As you've talked about earlier tonight, Natalie, as soon as you get that rebound, goes straight back up. It's either 2 points or taking a trip. Yep, taking a trip to the line.
This is his second time to the line. He was 2 for 2 in the first half.
All right, let's keep that rolling there. Good arc. Notice how low he gets on his free throw. He really lets his legs do the work. So if there's some young athletes out there, that is some textbook free throw shooting, not just using your arms, allowing your whole body. He just strings it. That was such a pretty shot.
And it's just seeing him shoot that, and you're talking about how low he gets and kind of seamlessly shooting the shot, just made me think of some of the JV players and varsity players of the girls. Some of the young ones who have to shoot very tiptoes to shoot just because of their size. We have a lot of very young ones. Very different techniques, but I'll tell you what, last night you've never seen a free throw performance from the girls like we did last night.
Oh my goodness, they were on fire. As Bucket Bugner gets a nice little jump shot from a little bit in front of the free throw line. Yeah, those ladies last night, what was their stat? 16 of 20?
16 of 20. They shot 80% in their free throws last night. And if any of you ladies are listening, we did talk to Coach Engelbert.
We did.
Said that she's been making them shoot 100 a practice.
Yes.
So it may not be fun, but it is paying off.
Yes. So a good turnover right there as Phillips brings it up the court. Shoot, I'm able to dive Cosper Candy a pizza if he's hitting these threes. Great reverse layup. How did that not go in? But a great rebound and put back for Hudson Walker as it bounced 28 times on the rim and said nope. So during the halftime, they swapped the rims. It's smaller. As they get it down to Chapman. Chapman's going to draw a foul on Bugner. I think that's his third foul of the night.
They might have called that one on Micah. Micah was shaking his head, so I thought that hand was
I thought it was
ball.
3. I thought it was 3-1, but he could have said
What? I don't
4-1.
know.
Yeah. I mean,
They
I
were
don't think
both
Michael
in the
was
area.
around.
Well,
All right, so at the line is Caleb Chapman. Jimmy's falling asleep. And Simeon Bugner's going to check in for Micah Jones. Gets a standing ovation from his sideline. Here's the second attempt. And drops in. That makes the score 48-22. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this third period. Bring it around to Cosper Candy. Back to Phillips.
Just doing a great job of right now spreading out the offense.
Bugner driving the lane, little hook shot, and drains it. Nothing but net for 33.
And that is going to be his first point for the game.
So Bugner, just a junior, 38 points on the year. As the Patriots trying to move it in the paint, they should call a jump ball.
Once again, we don't see nearly as many jump ball calls during the.
Did they call that on Hudson Walker? Oh, number 5. Oh, that was on Costa King. Okay. Thank you, Ethan. Also playing a spotter for me tonight. As they make a bucket, makes a score, 50-24. Looking for a pick and roll right there, but Bugner's going to take it himself. There was nobody there to stand in his way for an easy layup. 4:18 in counting. As we're ready to trap. There's Phillips and Bugner. Good ball handling skills right there by Decker. Just an errant jump shot. As we get it up to Phillips. Phillips for the easy lay-in for 2 more points. What was the question?
I thought we were 50 before Bugner's shot, but I guess I must have been mistaken. I didn't see him on the shot, but that was just probably.
Ooh, jump shot by number 12, Keon. Lost the play, Keon Owens. So a chance for a 3-point play. And here comes
Mass substitution.
Mass substitution. Weapons of mass substitution. I like that. So in is Eli Black, Cruz Romano, Easton Aiken, Stone Henderson, and Holden Hobbs.
Yeah, I would especially say when you have Eli Black, Henderson, and Cruz Romano, probably 3 of them very aggressive.
Oh, yes.
And just they'll hit the floor.
Absolutely.
Kind of players. So especially when you have that 3 combination out there, the physicality just definitely went up a notch.
Yeah, I just looked down to the Stone Henderson is a senior. Going to try to go talk to him about playing football next year. But he won't be here as Eli Black brings it up the court. Our quarterback gets it over to Holden Hobbs. Holden Hobbs, great jump shot just off the front of the rim. Henderson trying to sneak in there. Good pass down court. And he just, I think Eli got his hand on the ball.
I'm not sure that or if he just lost it. But either way,
Yep.
Southern Patriots ball.
Holden Hobbs all over this guy. Chapman trying to find a lane, making it very difficult. Great rebound as you see the aggression right there as you talked about. Romano. Stone Henderson really kind of started that play as he reached in and it kind of disrupted the shot for the Patriots. Ooh. He was looking to pass to Aiken. He ran away. Great little lob pass to Eli. Eli just loses it. Aiken looking to maybe drive baseline. Sophomore to sophomore. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs trying to get it to Henderson. Great bounce pass. He goes up strong, and he drew the foul. That was number 3, Jed Scott, on the foul, so that's going to send Stone Henderson to the line.
And with the score of 52-26, what is special about our score?
It's double and divisible by 13. There's 52 cards in the deck. There's 13 cards in the suit. Not my suit, his suit. I don't play cards all that often. I'm really bad at it. All right, so they're subbing in. That is Ketchum, who played. I believe he played. Was he in the JV game earlier?
He was.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hadn't seen him, but he is on the varsity roster as a freshman. So hopefully he's had plenty of rest to get in there for the Patriots. Henderson just off the front of the rim. Aiken almost had a chance. I think the ref might have just been in his way before he dove after it. Could have torn an ACL if he dove after it and hit the ref.
Yeah, we generally try not to hit the ref.
Oh, we have great refs. The best thing about these refs is they let the kids play. Sometimes it can be questioned about how hard they let them play, but I love it. This is great basketball. It's high-paced, high-speed. Now, certainly they keep it safe. They're making sure nothing's going to happen. But I love the core referee group we have each and every week. Chapman's in a little bit of trouble. He gets it back out. Yeah, that's going to be a traveling. Oh, nope, they're going to call it on the floor. What's that number? 2-3? No, it can't be 2-3. He's not. Oh, it was a Stone.
gonna make a substitution
Yeah.
and bring in Simon Bugner for
Simeon.
Simeon.
You did. Wesley says that too. All right, so Decker at the line for the Patriots. Peanut butter jelly sandwich when you hiccup. And he drains his first one. And Simeon Bugner in for Easton Aiken.
And that now puts Decker at 3 for 3 for his free throws
Oh, wow.
tonight.
Got a great haircut. I'm thinking of David Hasselhoff haircut from the 80s. Knight Rider. I'm going to call it 14 Knight Rider. And great ditch down to Cruz Romano.
Just kind of took a little bit of a hit and a little bit of a...
You know what? I think he lives for that. I mean, Cruz
Little
is so
dramatic
scrappy. I don't know if I would say dramatic. Maybe just enjoyed it a little bit longer than most people did on the ground. We love you, Cruz, number 45.
So in football, we kind of call it the flop, right?
Well, you can have a flop in basketball.
So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
would it be the same term?
It would be the same term. It's usually,
Exaggeration.
yeah, I think it started in soccer, and then it just kind of moved into the rest of the sports world. Here comes Cruz' second attempt. 2:33 remaining in the third period. And he drains it. Nice arc, good rotation. Decker bringing the ball up the court. Romano right there. Here comes Stone Henderson. They're looking to trap him. I'm just impressed by Decker's ball handling skills. Very quick, but he passes it right to Eli Black. Over to Henderson. Henderson slows things down. Gets it to Hobbs. Wide open at the top of the arc. Just off the front of the rim. Simeon comes down with the rebound. Brings it back out. Slows things down. We're going to set up a play. And Cruz from beyond the arc. Eli Black with a rebound again. A lot of deep rebounds on these deep threes. Simeon Bugner now trying his hand at it. And he's way downtown. 3 points for the Lightning. So great shot. I think there was 4 3-point attempts on that one play. Maybe 3. Great pass, getting it down to Chapman. Bugner right there to stop him. Great putback by number 12, Keon Owens. As Eli Black racing to the goal.
No, he was just driving straight
And
at
just
it.
a great kind of leaning jump shot
I was just
for
gonna
30.
say, that was just one of those things you could tell he was not going to be
Yeah.
denied on that play.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
no question about that one.
Yeah, I think he had his quarterback mindset in that one. Decker bringing around, gets it inside. Gets it inside to number 15, Jagger Scott, the senior, for 2 points. Eli pulls up for a 3, and he drains it, and he's way downtown for 3.
I would love if we had that replayability where we could show how close his toes were.
Oh, yeah.
If you go back and look, his toes
We do have the
were
replayability.
Yes, I mean, they were just outside the line.
Yeah.
It was great balance. Oh,
Good block right there.
I think Simeon had a little arm length on that matchup, and he took advantage of it.
Good
Great
rebound
block.
by Hobbs. Hobbs misses. Simeon with a great rebound gets it out to Stone Henderson. Bugner with another rebound, gets it to Hobbs. Hobbs little two-step, gets it down underneath to Romano. They're going to tie it up for a jump ball. Whew.
That was a mouthful.
That was a lot going on right there. That was a run-on sentence.
Team passing is great, but sometimes in that particular case, I think you just had to say 7 or 8 things in a row.
All right, so Eli Black to inbound the ball. We have a pick and roll. Gets it to Cruz underneath, spin around jump shot, in and out of the basket. Eli flies in there for the rebound, and he just strips that ball away like somebody took his baby. Stone Henderson at the top of the key. Coming up on 10 seconds. Great pick by Eli Black. Left, Simeon Bugner wide open. Way downtown. 3 points for the Lightning. And a hard collision between Stone Henderson and number 14, Gabriel Decker. They're going to call it a foul. Tom did run out, so he'll be by himself out there. As we're waiting, who were our third period sponsors, Jimmy?
We had For our third period sponsors, we had Base Camp Real Estate and Noble Bank and Trust.
Thank you so much. As Decker misses his first one, he's got 2 more opportunities. This time off the front of the rim. He was 3 for 3 earlier, I believe.
He was 4 of 4.
Oh, wow. Now there's nobody around him. Is that gonna get you off your game?
It can.
But he does make that one.
So he's 5 of 6 for the evening.
Yep, so your score, Lightning on top, 64-33. We're getting ready to start this 4th and final period.
And our Lightning has only gotten stronger and stronger with each period. We scored 16 points first period, 20 in our second period, and 28 in this third period.
Wow.
So we just continue to get stronger and stronger. And in the third period, we outscored them 28-14, so 2-1.
Wow.
So,
great job, Lightning.
Yeah. And just once again, how well we are spreading the points out with 10 different players scoring tonight.
That's awesome.
So
that's just good fundamental basketball, not just relying on one person to carry this team. Coach Bugner's just done a great job this season.
We're at 8, according to my calculation, 8 3-pointers.
Woo!
So can we? I hate to put a number out there because then you're messing with.
Then you want me to bet again, and we don't bet, man. We don't bet.
You lost the
I'm majorly on the jump balls
with the Varsity girls last night.
All right, so there's the inbounds. They get it to their kind of top guy, Decker, but he gets it inside to number 44. Great kind of hook shot. I don't have a 44 on my roster, so I apologize, as Hudson Walker has a fadeaway jumper, and he drains it. Little running gun basketball, shot for shot.
I believe that was his first score in the second half. He did not.
Okay. They may have gave him a little bit of a break.
They did. Well, there were just a lot of outside threes.
Yes. Decker trying to move the ball around. I think Phillips may have got his hand on it as Bugner brings it up the court, and he gets it over to Micah Jones for an easy layup. 2 more points for your Lightning. So coming up on the 7-minute mark, Mason Phillips on his man out top. Great footwork. He loses the ball. It did not hit the line. I was looking. Micah Jones swaps up. But Hudson Walker now at the top of the key, playing great defense. And I believe they called that, on Hudson Walker. I agree with Coach Bugner. I didn't see that.
I didn't see anything overt on that one.
See what?
All right, so the Patriots inbound the ball. They get it to number 3, Jed Scott. He's trying to get it inside to number 44, but a great steal by Micah Jones, who gets it up the court to Phillips, tries to get it over to Bugner. I think Mason probably could have taken it himself, but sometimes we're too selfless. We're trying to get the ball to the other guy, but just an errant pass right there. That could have lost us the game. No?
Not here. Not
28.
up by double.
And we get it down low. I believe it went off of Micah Jones' hand, but great hustle and defense by the junior. And number 2, Braden Dirksen inbounds to Decker. Decker with a jump shot, misses. Micah Jones tries to get it. Mason Phillips ends up with it. Good defense right there by Decker. They're going to call the foul on him with 5:30 remaining. And they'll inbound it a little bit behind the half-court line. As number 24 checks in, that's Gabe Finney, senior, for the Patriots. And he's going to give number 44 a breather. And we apologize, we do not have his information. If anybody's watching the broadcast, feel free, if you know it, to send us a chat as we get it over to Micah Jones, wide open from beyond the arc, and it's way downtown for the Lightning.
9.
Woo!
Okay, I have to say it. I'd love to see a dozen.
Oh, yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Hard. That's hard.
That's hard.
I'll settle for 10. I'll settle for 10 threes. 30 points.
points.
And great defense right there. Oh, just kind of got away from us as Chapman has the easy lay-in. And Jones gets it to Bugner. Bugner behind the back. A little razzle-dazzle, as the kids used to say. Bugner with a jump shot just off the rim, and it's going to remain Lightning ball. So looking for our guy to inbound it. Across the Kennedy. And number 5 checks in. That's Josiah Miller, 8th grader. Yeah, he was in the game. He was in the JV game before as well. And there comes the big line swap. Where you see number 3, Anderson Drew out there. Number 24, Easton Aiken, Stone Henderson, Eli Black. And is Hobbs out there? Yeah, he's got the ball, holding Hobbs. Oh, don't pick up the ball too soon. Oh, great eyes right there by Hobbs to Black. Just threw it a little too high. But he saw that play developing, and good job by Black kind of breaking to the paint because there was nobody there. And that's going to remain Lightning ball. Eli to inbound at this time.
Well, it's been great to see the guys out there. There's a lot of cohesiveness.
Yes.
And, one of the things I've heard some of the players say, and, the football coaches.
Oh!
When you're playing sports, there's times that you have to have a short memory. And as we said earlier, we've had one loss to.
Who made that basket? I wasn't paying attention right there.
Stone Henderson.
Who did?
Stone.
Oh, Stone Henderson. Great. Thank you, Ethan Jones, for being the spotter and the cameraman tonight. As Holden Hobbs knocks it away, gets it to Eli Black. Eli Black to Hobbs. Hobbs over to Anderson Drew.
But to quickly finish the point, looks like we did a good job, short-term memory. That
Yes.
game.
Easton Aiken wide open off the front of the rim. He heard it. He was trying to get you a dozen three-pointers.
I'll settle for 10. I said I'd
You'll settle for 10?
I'll settle for 10.
That's
Okay.
30 points.
But I mean, at this point, that would be consistent with a whopping 33% of the stuff coming.
All right.
Actually, more than that at this point.
Braden Jerkins inbounds the ball to Gabriel. I feel like Gabriel Decker hadn't been out at all. I'm sure he's had a rest. Yeah. Good ball handling skills as he drives the baseline. Number 3 on Anderson Drew. They've had a blocking call. As they're going to inbound it. Looking for somebody. Nothing really there. They find Decker at the top of the key. Cruz Romano right there on him. All 4 guys standing together at the free throw line. As Decker drives to the lane, and it pays off. Great kind of jump hook shot to number 14 as we get it up to Hobbs. Hobbs slows it down, gets it over to Simeon Bugner. He thought about the three-pointer. Little Euro step to the left side, lays it in. 2 points for 33, Simeon Bugner. Romano, a little full court press. Decker off his foot. They only got 10 seconds to get across, and that's 10-second call. Just lost track of time right there. Great defense that all started right there with number 45, Cruz Romano. As Andrew Bradshaw getting ready to check into the game for the Patriots. We saw him in the JV game. Let's see him stand next to Hudson Walker. That kid is an athlete, though. Great point guard for the Patriots on the JV team. We get over to Easton Aiken. Loses the ball, but regains it over to Bugner. Bugner drives it in for a short jump shot. There's a whistle. A foul on the floor on number 45, or number 5, I believe is who he called.
45.
Oh, 45. Is there a 45 out there?
It's on Cruz.
Cruz.
Oh, on us?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so foul on Cruz Romano. And here comes Andrew Bradshaw up the court. And catches the ball out of bounds. And that ends the ball game. Your Evangel Lightning take it tonight, 75-63. to 39 over the Southern Christian Patriots. Natalie's working on the stats here. Jimmy, who were the final sponsors for the period?
We have Keystone Surfaces and Crimson Septic. Yeah.
Crimson, I feel like there was something else you wanted to add.
I was about to, well, I thought it would say Incorporated, but it did not say.
Okay.
It was just Crimson Septic.
Thank you, Timmy. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Natalie, I'm getting ready to turn it over to you for a second so I can look up when we play again and who we play. So take it away.
Yeah, so very, very exciting stat. 9-3 according to my calculations, which would account for 36% of tonight's scoring. And but hey, a breakout in the fourth period here with 33 with Buckner, because he scored 10 points in the second half, so he could be the high scorer for the second half of this game.
Oh, wow.
And once again, we ended up with 10 different players scoring.
That's just outstanding.
With anywhere between a couple of 300 just all spread out, which, once again, it's just such solid basketball. They just look very comfortable tonight.
They did. They was just good solid play all the way around. The great news about Cosper Candy that you opened the broadcast with, that's huge news. It's hopeful. It's hopeful. It's hopeful news. All right, so we're looking at the calendar here. They have the Peach City Academy. It looks like a tournament. It's showing that it's at home. I'll get some information on that. And then we have Chilton Christian Academy coming up on the 23rd. That's a Friday. I know both teams, or all teams, are playing that night, so we'll be here with you when you come back. I want to thank our broadcast team, especially Ethan Jones. Ethan Jones, thank you so much for joining us. We have his number. I have his number in my phone. He might regret that. That's okay. But Natalie Holmes, thank you so much for all that you do tonight with the camera work early in the game, keeping the stats, the information that you bring. Any final thought before we cut off here?
No, it was an enjoyable night of basketball.
It was. And it's Friday, and for a lot of you out there, it's the long weekend, so enjoy yourselves. I think we're going to have some sunshine this weekend. It may be cold.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. But hey, thank you so much for your time and allowing me, a clown, to bring these games to you. We have so much fun doing this week in and week out. We are out of time. Thank you for yours. You've been watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.